Forget the World Cup final for a second, there's a promoted Brazilian club with 9 points facing Flamengo, and that story alone is worth your time. But we've got the final too, a bronze medal grudge match, and a Brazilian relegation battle that's tighter than anyone's admitting. Here are the games you need to watch this weekend. Spain vs Argentina. The World Cup final. Spain win this and they become the defining international team of the modern era, back-to-back World Cups, unprecedented. Argentina win it, and Messi's second title ends every argument, forever. The story beneath the spectacle is a tactical masterpiece in waiting. Spain's positional machine against Argentina's capacity to create chaos from absolutely nothing. Two completely different football philosophies. One trophy. Watch Pedri vs Enzo Fernández in central midfield. That is the game within the game. Spain will try to suffocate Argentina's transitions. If Enzo can't break their press, Argentina lose their most dangerous weapon before they've even used it. France vs England. World Cup bronze medal. England win this and it's their best World Cup finish since 1966. That is not a small thing. France will be hurting after Argentina knocked them out. This is their chance to end the tournament with something instead of just questions. The psychological weight here is real on both sides. England are in uncharted territory with this generation. France are a wounded team with enormous talent who need a response. Watch Mbappe. His energy tells you everything about how France will play. If he's liberated and hungry, France win this comfortably. If elimination has flattened him, England have a genuine chance of a famous night. Fluminense third. Bragantino fifth. 2 points between them. Fluminense win this and they go 5 clear of a direct rival, planting themselves firmly in the title conversation. Bragantino win and they leap above Flu into third. Their Red Bull-backed project suddenly looks like genuine contention rather than a promising experiment. Bragantino are one of the most cohesive high-pressing sides in Brazilian football right now. Outside Brazil, people sleep on them. They shouldn't. Watch how Fluminense try to build through Bragantino's press. Flu want to play through it, that's their identity. But if Bragantino win those press trigger moments, their transitions are genuinely lethal. That's the game right there. Mirassol? 19th. 16 points. Gremio? 16th. 21 points. Mirassol win this and they close the gap to 2 points. Suddenly a promoted side with limited resources is breathing down the neck of one of Brazil's historic clubs. Grêmio win and they open a 7-point gap on a direct rival and take serious pressure off their manager. That's the thing about Grêmio this season, they carry a famous name but they've been stumbling badly. There's obvious mental fragility in that squad. Watch the crowd. Mirassol at home, backs against the wall, their fans knowing exactly what's at stake. If this game is tight at halftime, that atmosphere becomes Grêmio's biggest problem. Chapecoense. Back in the Serie A. One of the most emotional stories in Brazilian football. And they are 20th with 9 points, hosting second-place Flamengo. Sentiment ends at kickoff. Flamengo win this and they pile pressure on Palmeiras at the top, just 2 points behind the leaders. But if Chape take anything from this game, it's one of the great upsets of the Brazilian season. The real story is whether Flamengo treat this as a routine away day. Complacency is their only real opponent here. Watch how Chape's intensity starts the match. If they press high and make it uncomfortable early, Flamengo's composure gets tested in a stadium that will be absolutely electric. That's the window. World Cup final, a bronze medal grudge match, a Brazilian top half battle, a relegation 6-pointer, and Chapecoense's fairy tale tested by Flamengo. That is a weekend worth clearing your diary for. If you want the games that matter beyond the obvious ones, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.